A with the trenches on. It's your boy Lilgerber, and I'm back in this joint. Back to what I was saying, y'all. I'm just now waking up. I'm sorry I'm late to give y'all this reaction because I've been down and sad about this. I wasn't gonna give y'all the reaction, but I said I got to. I gotta do it for my fans, for the YouTube. So, as y'all can see, Philly got eliminated in Game 6. I know y'all can see. Knowing that we're playing against a rivalry city. Y'all just gave New York City the ups on us, which hurts me very, very, very deeply to my heart. So, look, what I was about to say. The reason why we lost, y'all know the reason why we lost. Nick Nurse, Tobias Harris, they the reason why we lost. And our defense, we didn't even want to play for it. It's like we was already had our eyes set for next season. It's like we didn't even want to play. Let me talk before I get these reactions in, cause this shit is hurting my heart. Like, I'm gonna keep it being. I'm not really a Sixers fan. Like, my favorite team is the Nuggets and the Celtics. I just been trying to, like, all the players that I like won championships and got success. So I was hoping that this year I could sprinkle some of my good luck on the Sixers, cause like, my favorite team, the Nuggets. In the year I said we gonna win a ring, I predicted that perfectly. We won a ring and only lost 4 games while doing it. My next prediction is the Celtics. I wanted to be the Sixers versus Celtics in the Eastern Conference. I would never care who would have went. Either way, whoever would have went, it would have been like a good fucking finals. Let me get the yarn out. Now, my whole thing is, what's up with the Sixers? Defense bad. Offensive rebounds bad. Nick Nurse, why the fuck you ain't put him Obama? Nick Nurse, why you ain't start Paul Reed? Why the fuck you kept Tobias Harris saying no he wasn't doing shit? That's my whole problem. Nick Nurse, your coaching is so bad. You don't have no set offense. Your offense is get Joel Embiid the ball and then try to run the offense to him. No, like yo, my favorite team is the Nuggets. So when I look how the Nuggets is, like I watch the Nuggets games and I watch the Sixers game, I can see the difference. Like the team is not orchestrated. It's not like perfect. We have a bunch of players for no reason. Just we got a bunch of players that just doing whatever on the court. They don't have no set role. Like they not role. Like this Knicks, they hustled out. They was more. They wanted it more. Like they were more desperate for it. They put that pressure on Joel Embiid. Jalen Brunson kept putting that pressure on Joel Embiid in the paint. That's how Joel Embiid got mad and hit him in his face. What else? OJ Nobody kept putting that pressure on him on defense. None of them could have guarded Jalen Brunson. I guess they plan was to let Jalen Brunson drive and Joel Embiid block it. I don't know what their plan was, but it wasn't working. The defense was bad because all the dagger shots they did to beat us was open threes. Like they didn't have no tough shots during that season. They wasn't forced to take no tough shots besides game 2. Game 2 was the only time where they was forced to take tough shots. I understand Joel Embiid injured. So if we know the fact that Joel Embiid injured, why the fuck you ain't put in Mo Bamba? Why don't you start Mo Bamba and Joel Embiid? What was Mo Bamba on the team for this whole season? Like, what was y'all using him for? Y'all was playing him. Y'all ain't playing him not once this series. Like, y'all could have had Mo Bamba pick up the slack for Joel Embiid, knowing Joel Embiid needs hurt, needing for offense. Has Mo Bamba for defense. To stay the paint, get boards, get blocks. You know, if you get wide open buckets in the paint, take them. We could have used that, man, instead of having Joel Embiid play 50 minutes, knowing his knee fucked up, knowing he can't do it all, knowing he not playing 100%. I'm proud of you, Joel Embiid. You still gave us 40 points with one leg. Like what Stephen A. Smith said, Joel Embiid 50% is better than 90% of the NBA. And I love that. I respect that. He did everything for us. Tyrese Maxey, you did your thing. I don't blame it on Tyrese Maxey nor Joel Embiid. I blame it on Nick Nurse and Tobias Harris. Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid, y'all out of it. The fact that Tyrese Maxey, like game 6, he ain't snapped, but he snapped game 5, but it's cool. You know, like he's still young. He only 22. He playing against a 27-year-old, hitting his prime Jalen Brunson, against a 22-year-old Sixers where he had to carry because Joel Embiid was gone most of the season. And fucking Kelly Oubre can't catch the fucking ball when he wide open. Them live passes he was getting, he was not catching them things. Every point mattered in this series. Like, this was probably the best series of the playoffs. I respect it. But I'm fucking going. I'm tired and shit. I'm trying to get myself up. It was just bad, y'all. I'm gonna keep it being. And everything I'm saying is not wrong. We couldn't get offensive board. You know why? Because Joel Embiid was injured. He's hurt. He can't really get up there and get the boards. Why the fuck we ain't put, what's his name, man? Why we ain't put Mo Bamba in a 7-footer that can get boards for us? Like, Nick Nurse is just a bad coach, bro. Defense was bad. Every shot, every dagger that the Knicks hit on us was wide open. Like, what the fuck? They was not getting offensive boards. Our defense was bad. Our offense wasn't set. We didn't have no set offense. Like Tyrese, we don't have no playmaker. Tyrese Maxey not a playmaker. He a shoot first. He like a Kyrie Irving. He a shoot first point guard. And that shit dawned on us. Us trading James Harden was bad. Us trading Ben Simmons was bad. And the shit dawned on us. Yo, I'm relaxed. I'm not too mad. I'm not snapping. I'm not going, you feel me? I have to give myself a couple days to relax before I give y'all this reaction. Now, y'all, this we're going to react to. I made this video 10 minutes. I don't even want to watch this shit. But we're going to react to the last 3 minutes of the joint. I know we lost. It's like, I don't even want to react to it, but I'm reacting to y'all. I'm reacting to it with y'all. After this, I got some little extra shit we're going to react to.
Brunson, toss it. It is DiVincenzo. Too strong. Back to
Look, another offensive board, y'all. I posted about this shit in game 1 of the series. The shit never changed. They still out hustling us. Look. He's open. He's open. Why was he open, y'all? Can somebody please explain to me why this man was open? Why is he open? Joel Embiid, y'all, Joel Embiid cannot jump, y'all, and we all know that he's injured. So the fact that Obama wasn't in and fucking he's even open in the first place is crazy.
And he got fouled on that play and beat a little late to try to make some defensive play. But how about the athleticism, and how about, once again,
The seed, but OG Anunoby can't convert at the line. It's 109-101 with 2:36 to go. Embiid.
Disclaimer, y'all. I was so hyped. I was like so fast to y'all this video. I didn't wash my face, get in the shower, nor brush my teeth today. So don't judge me. You know, I could tell just by like my structure and everything. Like, you feel me? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Same shit. What is that? What type of pass is that? Look at that pass. Look at this pass.
Maxey comes to the ball, swing it back Embiid to the corner. Oubre lines it up. Oubre! Yes, sir! On a three. Gathers, drives, can't finish. Harris gets it ahead for Maxey. Maxey with the herky-jerky moves. Oh, he spins it in! Perfect amount of English from Tyrese Maxey. He got a three-point game. Down to 1:45 to go. No lead is safe.
And now Philadelphia getting the ball out of Brunson's hands, double teaming him on the catch.
Brunson looks at the clock, gives it up. Hart drives, floats, missed it, tip, no! Embiid secures. 1:25 left in the fourth. Knicks holding on to a three-point lead. Embiid. Spin, fake, kick. Harris, baseline delivery. Doesn't go.
Like, Tobias Harris, why'd you on the team?
Kelly Oubre, get on up. It's a one-point game. 7-0 burst from the Sixers. We're down to 1 minute to go in game 6. And Oubre gets called for the foul on Brunson.
Looked like right there, Philadelphia had a foul to give. Oubre trying to deny the ball from Brunson. They got locked up there. But you see Nick Nurse, he's going to run somebody at Brunson and make somebody else beat them from the New York Knicks.
First foul of the last 2 minutes. Knicks have it, 14 to shoot. We're down to 55 seconds left. Brunson turns the corner on Oubre.
Like, what is that, Brunson? I mean, what is that? Like, what type of defense? I said, like, look at this shit. All right, he got it on the screen. All right, look.
Brunson turns the corner on Oubre. Brunson draws the foul and gets
Like, Brunson is daily right there. He been daily right there all season. Like, what the Sixers ain't been watching the fucking season? He's daily right there. Why is he getting them shots?
big bucket for Jalen Brunson.
Right there, Brunson, no one coming to double team. Philadelphia had success the last few possessions, and when he gets you on that hip, he has control and the strength, the touch. Once again, he goes full speed and stops on a dime and forces Oubre to run into him.
39 fucking points.
And foul. Look at those numbers, 39 points, 11 assists. I mean, he has been sensational, 43 minutes, and he is the closer as his dad looks on, the intensity, the pride.
The only active player with 3 straight 40-point playoff games is Jamal Murray. With a free throw here, Brunson will join him. Bernard King did it for the Knicks back in 1984. And he missed it. Rebound! Knocked over to Hield. 111 to 108, 47 seconds to go.
Philadelphia doesn't need a three here.
Embiid looking to give it up. Maxey, we're down to 38 seconds left, 9 to shoot. Maxey gets the step, drives in, can't finish. Foul call.
Wow, that was a good.
Maxey. 111, 34.9 on the clock.
Well, the Sixers double team Brunson here on the catch, or they play him straight up. Batum on him now. He was on him at the end and causing that turnover in game 5.
Get it in, Brunson. Oubre forces him to give it up. Hart hands it to him. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Brunson, drive, swing, Hart. He connects! Huge three! Knicks lead!
And right there, they didn't rotate to Josh Hart. There was a stunt off of DiVincenzo. They kind of froze him, but he stepped up with confidence as Brunson double-teamed, looked to swing it. Maxey stunted and able to line up, knock down a big-time shot. Wow.
Josh Hart sticks it from long range to put the Knicks in front by 3. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. He has logged 4.
Kind of screening action from Philadelphia.
Sixers are out of timeouts. 24.4 on the clock. They get it in for Embiid. Anunoby there defensively. Embiid turns and scores. He did it quickly. We've got a 1-point game. 18 seconds left. Brunson trying to get it up the floor. He does. DiVincenzo caught by Hart. Backs it out. DiVincenzo keep away. 11. Great lead. Brunson is fouled by Ball. New York tries to cut him off. He does. Get it ahead. Step in.
Maxey not letting him try to run into the front court, receive the pass, and try to get into it.
Hield throws it up. It's off. Hart rebounds and it's floats it. Hield throws it up. It's off. Hart rebounds and it's over. This war of attrition is won. Soon to toss it in. Floats it. Hield throws it up. It's off. Hart rebounds and it's over. This war of
Somebody please explain that to me. Cause somebody fucking please explain that to me. Just like down below, I want somebody to explain that shot. What was that shot Buddy Hield took? Somebody please explain that to me. And I fuck with you, Buddy Hield. I fuck with you. That's all I got to say. Now, y'all, let's see what Stephen A. Smith got to say.
You know, anytime that don't happen, that's all I care about. I don't care, you know, if I got to the second round, you know, that does not mean anything to me. I gotta be better, starting with myself. You know, the whole series, I could have played better. I mean, maybe if I was, you know, better, we would have won. We would have won it. So that's on me. I like our guys. You know, obviously, they got a lot of decisions to be made. But I think the group of guys that we had this year, that were amazing. And I still believe that, you know, if everything went right, you know, we had a chance. So, but everything didn't go right.
All right, S.A., we've seen them in this situation before. Do you think it's time for the Sixers to move on from Embiid?
No, I do not. I just think that he's a generational talent. You hold on to him. You don't let somebody that gifted, that talented go. The brother averaged over 30 on one leg. And I remember I said to Kendrick Perkins earlier this year, and Kendrick wasn't wrong when he was expressing concerns and talking about not playing him. I said, this brother at 50% is better than 95% of the league. I'll take it. I'll take it. And that's how I feel about it. Here's where the caveat comes in, and I think it's more than apropos to let the two stars of NBA today on this show dissect what I'm about to break down, okay? And that's not to leave Malika Andrews out, because we can't do that. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Can't do that. Can't leave her out. RJ, Woj, Zach Lowe, and everybody else. But damn it, those two are my peeps right there. Here's the deal. When you look at Joel Embiid, here's what I would say to y'all. You keep him. The franchise just can't evolve around him anymore. It has to evolve around Maxey. Maxey is the face of this franchise. Maxey deserves max dollars. Maxey has to be treated like that star to make sure that the components that are put around the team evolve around him, and Embiid has to adjust to that because of his absence of availability due to durability issues from time to time. He has the kind of skills that can adjust to whatever you put around him if he's healthy. But if he's not healthy, you can't be lost as a franchise because so much evolved around him that the necessary pieces aren't in place around Maxey in order for you to prosper. You have to prioritize Maxey as the culture changer, as the face. Put the pieces around him, but keep Embiid and allow him to adjust, if at all possible. Perspective, Shanae, Big Perk, you have to make Maxey the face of the franchise because of his youth and his durability and obviously his greatness as a player. He has to be the guy things evolve around.
I'm going to put a small tweak on that thought. Stephen A., you're right, but to some degree, the idea is you build around Maxey for the course of longevity, for the sake of Embiid's health, for the course of an 82-game season in which we have yet to see Joel Embiid complete. But when it comes to winning time, it's Joel Embiid's squad, in my opinion. You just listed it. He did all of this, 33 and 11 on one leg, and also dealing with significant, Bell's palsy over the course of the postseason. I have never seen a player soldier through something like that, and the reason why he did is because people expect him to be on the floor when it matters most. So kudos to him. I like the idea of building around Maxey, but I'll ask you this. First, I'll say this. There is no one in the Eastern Conference with a bigger gravitational pull, particularly as a post or a center, than Joel Embiid. When Joel Embiid is healthy, he's unguardable. He has found his spot on the floor, which is the top of the key, right in between the three-point line and the free throw line, where he cannot be doubled. He'll either drive through you, or he'll shoot over you, or he'll go back to three. So that's unguardable. And then on top of it, we even saw in this series, as Maxey occasionally struggled, they just moved him to the low post, where his gravitational pull made opportunities better for his teammates. The reason why we're seeing Buddy Hield finally shoot the ball a little bit better, Maxey able to explode at some course in this series. I agree that for the longevity and even for the face of the franchise, because if you go into that locker room, which is what I've heard, he's the guy that everyone talks about as providing the energy and stuff like that, because Joel Embiid is dealing with so much. I don't think you deviate from this idea that Joel Embiid, he's going to be the one that brings you home. He is going to be the hardest player to defend and strategize and game plan around when it comes to Eastern Conference teams to make it to the NBA Finals. So I like your idea, but at the end of the day, Joel Embiid, this team will go as far as he is healthy. And if he's healthy in the postseason, he is the main player here.
You know what's crazy was at the beginning of this season, that question was somewhat reversed. And it was worded as if, should Joel Embiid move on from the 76ers? And we have to sit up here and applaud, like you said, Stephen A., Tyrese Maxey, because he has made it attractive and done his job to make sure that Joel Embiid wants to stay in Philly and wants to play with Tyrese Maxey. Damn it, you build around the both of them. And when I think about the Philadelphia 76ers, I'm looking at Kelly Oubre and what he did in this series. They should do everything in their power to bring him back. I'm not saying max him out. Tobias Harris, let him walk. I mean, damn. He asked them if they wanted something from Chick-fil-A before the game. The team told him yes, and he came back with a bag full of napkins and straws. I mean, he was just a no-show out there. And now all of a sudden I've been hearing all morning long about adding a
Yo, that's the big. Y'all gotta play that back.
Sixers. I'm looking build around the both of them. And when I think about the Philadelphia 76ers, I'm looking at Kelly Oubre and what he did in this series. They should do everything in their power to bring him back. I'm not saying max him out. Tobias Harris, let him walk. I mean, damn. He asked them if they wanted something from Chick-fil-A before the game. The team told him yes, and he came back with a bag full of napkins and straws. I mean, he was just a no-show out there.
Pause. I'm never doing this again. Pause. My fault, y'all. I might cut that out.
And now all of a sudden I've been hearing all morning long about adding a third star. Oh, you can go get Paul George, or maybe you can go get Jim.
Let me touch on that, because before I found out about this Paul George rumor, because I'm telling you, I'm not the biggest Sixers fan. I'm a Nuggets and a Celtics fan. Before I found out about this Paul George shit, I was saying, if you're going to build around Tyrese Maxey, we need a point forward. We need another Ben Simmons. I wish we never traded out James Harden. He's not a point forward, but like he a good IQ passing player that can make the offense better. We need a point forward. We need Ben Simmons back, Paul George, Kawhi. I'm trying to see who else is like we'll be able to get. Like even just a like Brandon Miller. Trying to think other point forwards that's possible for us to get. Like even if we was to get, even though we can't get Dylan Brooks because he's on the contract right now, and Tobias Harris a free agent, we gotta find free agents. Think Like, we used to get like any point forward. You know, if they was able to find a point forward that's a nobody and turn him up, whatever. But we need a point forward or just a high IQ player that can create offense, like a young Kevin, like a Laurie Markkinen, and like there's somebody like that that's on free agency. Like, but Paul George is perfect. I was saying that too before I found out about this rumor. We need a point forward that can create offense and take the ball down court. Because Tyrese Maxey is a shoot first. He a score first point guard. He wants to score first. His passing is not that. Joel Embiid gets double teamed. Think Jokic try to do some tough pass and it's a turnover. Like, we have no passers to create offense. It's all either like pass the either you get the ball in your hand, go get the bucket, or motherfucker keep passing it around to be like, it's not no, all right, set the screen, boom, you cut right here. If he pick up on you, I'm gonna throw it all the way to the corner, or I'm gonna pass it to you, you cut back in, pass it. Like, ain't none like structure. Just get the ball, dribble, try to score. Yeah, it's gonna be somebody in the corner that's creating space and shit for the person like Tyrese Maxey. Like, gonna be somebody in the corner next to Tyrese Maxey, so just in case he gets double teamed, he can pass it. But like we don't have no set offense, bro. The pick and roll we used to have with James Harden and Joel Embiid was the best offense the Sixers had. Ben Simmons, we should have never talked down on Ben Simmons like that. We should have gave Ben Simmons like 2 more years or some shit. But he was going to develop. Even though he ain't doing nothing now, that's because he's not on the Sixers no more. But he would have been a perfect point forward for us. Like, he was the perfect point forward. Like, come on now. He just had to get his shot right. At least get the mid-range right. Because, like, he clogging up the paint with that can't shoot shit. And this today NBA is all about stretching the floor and making more space on the floor. If you can't shoot, you can be able to stretch the floor. But Ben Simmons, we needed Ben Simmons. We needed James Harden. Now we can get Paul George. Jimmy Butler, for another example. We're not getting Jimmy Butler. That's why I ain't saying. But we can get Paul George. That'd be perfect.
Jimmy Butler. You don't need all that. You don't need all that because those guys are going to take away from the growth of Tyrese Maxey. When you're trying,
we're not worrying about no Tyrese Maxey growth. We need a ringer. Joel Embiid is 30 years old. He needs a ringer before he leaves. He's 30. He's old as shit. That's what they're not understanding. Joel Embiid needs a ring in the next 3 years. We're not worrying about no growth for Tyrese Maxey. We're worrying about getting another star this season and building with him next to Tyrese Maxey. So Joel Embiid can get that ring and Tyrese Maxey can get that. Like, a Paul George would be perfect because Paul George about 33, 32. We could stay down with Paul George for like 3 years right next to help him build up Tyrese Maxey, like help Joel Embiid get his ring. And the East not that hard. The only thing seems like, come on, the Knicks, we should never lost to no fucking Knicks. That's why I'm a little teed. Like, the only team I got us losing to was the Bucks, Heat, or Celtics. We just lost to a fucking Knicks. Now it's a new problem on the East. East getting packed, I ain't gonna lie. The Pacers too, like, the East good. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's finish this video.
trying to build the team, I think we look at the Denver Nuggets. You have Jamal Murray and you have Jokic. What did they do? They put the necessary pieces around them to make it fit. Okay, when you look at what the
I'm trying to tell you, y'all, I'm gonna talk about my Nuggets. That team is perfectly structured. We have our point guard, 6'6" or 6'4" point guard that can take tough shots for us. He can play mid. He can do everything as a point guard can do. Plus hit tough shots for us and take it in the paint. Then we have our 3-and-D that guards the best. That guards the Devin Bookers and the Donovan Mitchells and the Anthony Edwards. Our 3-and-D. That's KCP. Then we have a 6'10" or like a 6'10" shooter who can stick defense, but a shooter and MPJ who can always be there for his shoot. He can dunk on niggas. He can do everything. 6'10" shooter, which is gonna be as hard for people to guard. Which he a catch and shooter too, or he a tough shot maker too. And then on top of that, we have our Aaron Gordon, which our paint player who's always in the paint for Jokic. Just in case Jokic gets double teamed, is somebody from the pass in the paint, one of the best dunkers in the NBA, next to one of the best passers in the NBA. That's what I'm saying. Like, that team is perfectly structured, so that's different. Like, everybody play their part perfectly and know their parts. We can't compare that. The Sixers just a bunch of players all over the place. What is Tyrese Halliburton reasoning there? What is Kelly Oubre reasoning? Why did we start Kyle Lowry? Why didn't we start fucking Buddy Hill? Cameron Payne, what's his name? Cameron Payne, I think his name, from the Bucks. Which Cameron Payne, like we had just these niggas just here, like, just scores. They just scores that just have no substance, no part. Kelly Oubre, he can play a big part. I fuck with Kelly Oubre. I feel like he He did his thing low key. He just ain't do good enough. But he did his thing okay. Right. We just gotta get our offense right. We need a set offense. We ain't got no set offense.
So the Timberwolves are doing. They have Anthony Edwards and they have Karl Anthony Towns and the necessary pieces around them to make it fit. When you look at the Dallas Mavericks, look at what they're doing. Luka and Kyrie, the necessary pieces to make it fit. You want to build a team, guys that are going to come in and complement your stars. So when I'm thinking about the Philadelphia 76ers and what they may need to do in the offseason, they don't need to go out there and get one other star to have a big three. Why? When you could go get two other players. Caldwell Pope, KCP, he's going to be up in Denver. I don't know if Denver is going to have the money that he's going to require.
Hold on, I'm going to say this shit over.
At Metro, get a new iPhone 12 with 5.
You could bring him in.
Yo, we don't want no fucking KCP. He not doing shit for us. Fuck do we... Like, that's why we got... Hope this bitch don't... I ain't gonna say that. Why you think... That's why we got Cameron Payne and what's his name? Buddy Hill in Colorado. We don't need that. We need a point forward. A point forward. We need a tall point guard. A Brandon Ingram. A Zion Williamson. No, I ain't gonna lie. The Pelicans. I know y'all tired of Zion Williamson. I know y'all tired of him. If y'all tired of Zion Williamson, hey, listen to me. He keep getting injured. Y'all might as well give him up. But we needed Zion Williamson, like, you feel me? I wasn't gonna say like a Jaylen Brown or like, y'all know who I'm saying, a point forward, a two-way superstar.
And he will be a great fit along Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. You could also pair him up with the kid Miles. He's gonna be up. You need to add the pieces around them so they can continue.
We can get one of the Thompson twins. Oh my gosh, a Short Thompson from the what is it? I think the Rockets, either Rockets or the Pistons. If we can get one of them niggas, crazy. We can get Scoot Henderson. Like, if we can get a young, nobody not giving up them type of players though. They too young. People want to build with them, but I ain't gonna lie, we would do some damage with Brandon Miller, fucking Scoot Henderson, one of the Thompson twins, even Fred VanVleet. Like, it's so this is good people we could, but I say point forward to win that championship. Point forward.
You to grow, especially Tyrese Maxey. You do not have to go big fish hunting. And I believe the team that just eliminated them showed them that you don't have to have a big fish. You could build from the ground up.
Well, actually, Kendrick Perkins, one could argue, even though you're not wrong, I got an even better example of you, of what you're saying. After Tyrese Maxey went out at the Garden and dropped like 46 or whatever it was the other night and pushed this series to Game 6, James Harden went out the very, very next night and dropped 7 points in a pivotal Game 5 at the Crypto.com arena. The James Harden, who was supposed to be there with Maxey and Embiid, but ended up departing and Maxey ended up excelling in his absence. So we got to pay attention to that too. We can't ignore that reality. The other thing that I got to mention is this, because I'm so fond of this brother. I think he's such a good brother in the whole bit. Tobias Harris, 39 million ounce. You're approaching free agency. 0 points, bro. This brother's 6'8", 6'9", got a handle, can shoot, can give you 17 to 20 a night for any team in the league. 0? That's very, very bad. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. I can't recall a time I've said a critical word about Tobias Harris in his career in the NBA. Well, damn it, I had to say something today, because this brother is so much better than what he showed in this series, and especially what he showed last night. And that's a brother whose bank account is going to be hurt.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I apologize if my headphones are too loud to where it's hitting the mic. I don't know, and I hope it's not, but I'm just gonna drop this reaction, hoping that it's not.
Because of this performance in this postseason, make no mistake about it.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. Embiid, by the way, the only former MVP to not reach the conference Finals. So to come, the T-Wolves and the Nuggets go head-to-head in Game 1 of the West semis tomorrow. Stick around to see what Joe Fortenboss says is a lock for your parlay. Plus, the Bucks take a first-round exit in the playoffs. Find out why someone here says Milwaukee needs to shake things up. He'll explain next.
Ain't nothing wrong with Milwaukee. They just need to keep their players healthy. Like if Giannis and Dame was playing, they have been cool. And then I'm watching that Nuggets versus Timberwolves series. I'm gonna give y'all a reaction every game, or every close game. All the belt sessions. I don't do belt sessions because like it's not important. Like it's a belt session. Like if we belt them niggas, I ain't worrying about it. But like if it was a nice tight game or like some drama behind it, I'm gonna react to it. But y'all got one more thing for us to react to, y'all. This shit the big. I had to react to this shit. I love Philly. That's all I gotta say. That's to give y'all an example of Philadelphia. I love Philly. Now, I ain't react. I might react this to another video, but I seen RDC World just post a video. Y'all gotta see they put something about the Sixers. How LeBron was in the studio as against by Nuggets. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all that reaction after this video. And y'all, G2 out.